You recording?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, y'all, I have a color correction today. And I just want to tell y'all why it's so expensive. This is expensive on the low end of expensive because I went to Sally's to get these products and I'm not being paid to do this. This is not an endorsement. These people don't know me. I don't know them, but this is just what I got today because my local beauty supply store was closed. So I'm doing a color correction. It's Sunday. It's going to take me all day and I don't do color correction. So I could not find a way to weave this into my normal salon days. She's got red hair where she's had multiple people color it and multiple people put rinses on it and just all kind of stuff. So she hit me up and said that she wants her hair to be light brown, well, brown with blonde highlights in one day. So I just want to tell you why it's so expensive for a stylist to do a color correction. And when you go from a drastic color like that, it's a nightmare for stylists, especially when they don't know what they're getting themselves into. The color line I chose to use today is Ion. Can you see that trash can in the back?
Yeah.
Okay, let me move that. She first comes in, come on over here. She got a lot of hair, right? So the supply store didn't have enough of what I really, really needed, so I had to
figure it out.
So they only had, I've used this before, the Ion Color Brilliance color corrector. I've used it before and it did really good. The problem is this box is deceiving. You got this big box and it's 1.25 ounces of product in here. The shit is right here. I mean, it's right here. In case I gotta edit that out. So her hair is down her back and they only had 2 boxes. So then I was like, what am I gonna do? So I went back and they also had just these packs of color remover. So that's what I decided to get to. So what we're gonna do is, she's coming in right now, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and use these. We're gonna go in with the color remover all over. That's gonna be about 45 minutes processing. We got a shampoo, we got a conditioner. Hey, what you got on? Come on here. I edited that out. What you got?
A cocktail, girl.
What you got on your hair?
This stuff.
Look.
I started. You got that too?
I'm already talking about it. Good. She just saved me 45 minutes. Okay, you got one on all of it?
Yeah.
It did all of it?
I mean,
girl, see, this is another thing I want to tell you. She did good, but we gotta be. We don't know what y'all do when we ain't around. Mm-hmm. We fighting against what y'all do too. So if that would have been something I brand, it probably would have been a problem. But this is like a 45-minute process. You put this on, you wait 45 minutes, you shampoo, you condition, you blow dry. Then I'm gonna see what don't lift, and then you're gonna go back through with the other color corrector, and then you hit it on the spot. Like you just spot hit it with what doesn't process. Well, what doesn't come up. And then that's and then you gotta wait another process time, another 45 minutes to process, then shampoo, then condition, then blow dry. Then after that, we're gonna do her color pre-treatment to equalize the porosity on her hair. Then we go in with the color. So I chose 5 ends and she wants a light brown or a brown period. And we're gonna go with ash since we're combating red, and we're gonna try to get that red out there. That's gonna be another 45 minutes to an hour processing time with just 10 volume. We're just gonna do 10 volume because I think when we lift that red up, it's gonna be light enough to where we don't have to go that far to get back to that 5. Then after that, we're gonna shampoo, condition, blow dry. Then we're gonna go back in and put her highlights through. I'm not gonna do everything at the same time. I'm gonna do her highlights last after I do everything else. And then we're gonna use the Ion Cream Oil, what is this? Cream Oil Lightener.
So this is like a good product?
She said, is this a good product? Okay, so I use this one. And they never have enough of these. So I didn't have enough of them. So this is gonna be my first time using this one. But it's the same brand and it roughly says the same thing.
4 ounces of water.
That's what I said. It was 4 ounces, 4 ounces, 4 ounces. So a lot of times when you do the color, when it's permanent color or when it's direct dye or semi-permanent, it's a process per application. So you done had 1,000 applications, so it's in there deep. So that's only gonna pull it out so much. So when we rinse, if it's still gonna be in there, we're gonna have to do it again. And then we're gonna have to do it enough times to where it gets to a place where that's cool, but I don't wanna bleach it.
No, this color treated highlighted hair defense.
Okay, that's just your
Actually,
protein
I
treatment.
something.
Oh yeah, that's a protein treatment. I got you a protein treatment too.
Okay.
Do I have protein?
So we on the same.
Yeah, we on the same page. What did I do with the conditioner? Well, I got your conditioner somewhere. Well, I got you. But this everything you pulling out is a whole processing time. So at least 10 minutes. It's between 10 and an hour and a half. So we're gonna be here all day for a color correction and a color.
And I'm not gonna do the red anymore.
And she said she's never gonna do red anymore. Now, yeah, red is one of them colors where it fades fast, but it also stay fast. And you like your red vibrant.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we're gonna have fun.
Okay.
I like your shirt.
Thank you.
It says faith.
You guys-
We gonna need some faith to get through this color
The
correction.
back says more about faith. That made me love the shirt.
Okay.
And it's Sunday. I thought it was appropriate time to wear it.
Yeah, I got on my
Lounge clothes. You look cute though.
Well, you know what? I kind of got on some lunch coat, but you know what though? I can change it up at any moment because I slick got on a whole. Hold on, let me get it together. I went for the beauty shop. I can. Well, it's a whole dress, baby. Don't play with me. We can change it up like real quick. I can get cute. It's nothing. Don't play. I'm like 1 minute. Abracadabra. It's happening.
It's true. Oh.
Let me get back to work.
We was still
Okay.
in the weeds, baby.
Turn into young Ma again.
Yeah.
Get myself together.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm back ready to work again. That's why they cost so much. And
I went to Sally.
I did too. Okay, I'm getting back to work. Sally, she said she went to Sally's. I went to Sally's. Holla at your girl on that, on that brand deal if you want, Sup, Sally's.
So you have to put this together for YouTube.
Okay. So what happens is, it's the water, the force of the water that's supposed to push the color out. Okay. That's why you gotta rinse for they say rinse for 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. Oops, sorry, it's cold. Let me wipe. It's okay. So we probably just will do it one more time because it's coming out pretty good. But you can just still in there. Okay.
So my first round I did good.
I'm so happy you did it.
Of course, I'm gonna try to help out. So we won't be stuck together all day. Not that I don't wanna be hang out, but
That's what it sounds like to me.
we could be drinking and not doing hair.
Yeah.
Okay, family, this is a good time to go ahead and insert this. I'm going to tell you right now, this video is not going to give you a full hairstyle. I said it before, and I said it a few times. This is an all-day process. My sister did not make the plans to be here all day. She said it, but she didn't. She still had to go home and cook Sunday dinner for her whole family, and they were blowing her phone up the whole time. So a lot of the audio I cut out because she was on the phone talking to her family members a lot. So this is going to be her color removal video, and then I'll do the actual color on the part 2. We're going to do a base color here, but you guys don't even know what I have coming up for me in part 2. Please watch it. It's crazy. I'm actually happy she came back in part 2 the way that she did, because a lot of y'all do that, and now you get to see what we think about it.
It's pretty though, but it got to go. So I think that we're going to do these now.
Okay.
So I had said what I was going to do at first, but now I'm saying something else. But yeah, I think that was a much more gentle way to do this. So now I'm getting ready to do this, and I need to know if this is cool on this. But I also know that you can stretch these 2 bottles on wet hair. If I dry it, it's gonna soak it up, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have enough. So I'm gonna edit that out. Fill applicator bottle with 4 ounces of room temperature water. Pour crystals into applicator bottle. Shake well to dissolve, and form into a gel. 4 ounces. I'm gonna do 8. Okay. You follow me? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now cut it out.
Bad as hell.
Mm.
Look, blow it.
Not my little bald head grandbaby.
Blow it. Look. It's ketchup. She talking about hot. And she double dips. She triple dips.
Yeah, fuck your rules at this table.
Mm-hmm. Chantrell trying to teach her how to blow.
Ooh. that sounds like it did a good job.
It's a come out.
It came out.
It's a come out.
Big, too.
Don't delete video. You deleted it?
No, that I deleted nothing. There's something she done recorded. That's my baby.
Fuck your head out with that.
So it took a lot out this time.
Keep your eye closed, because I ain't got no towel to wipe that off.
It looked way better than that. It did take a lot out.
Water.
Okay.
It didn't, baby.
Yes, it
you
did.
exaggerate.
Last time it was super red. Now it's like getting back to black. I'm telling you. I'm looking at this camera. You're not.
Getting back to black.
It's getting
Like,
darker.
yeah, it's getting darker. Like all that top and stuff. Like it seemed like a lot of it came out of there.
I think it's happening easier because I used a semi. If I used a permanent, it probably would have been worse, huh? Or it don't matter.
If you use a semi, it's worse.
Ah.
Or if you use a rinse, it's worse.
Okay. Well,
Permanent isn't as bad.
Okay.
Because the like the semis and stuff is more ink-like.
Yeah.
The color is real molecule, so it goes into the hair shaft and it expands and it locks in. But when you use a color remover, it goes in and it shrinks the molecule, and as the hair shaft opens, it's supposed to come out. So if you use real color, it'll come out. But if you use the ink, it won't. That's not the technology. It's not gonna shrink.
Yeah.
It ain't doing that. So it's better to use
It's
real color.
staining the hair more than.
Yeah, it's better to know how to color to get the color that you want instead of just lighting it up and throwing,
Shit
you
on
know,
it.
the ink on it or the direct dye on it.
Well, I'm learning today.
But you know, sometimes that direct dye is okay. If you know that's what color you're gonna be, then it ain't no bad thing.
Yeah.
After this second process, family, I really didn't think that I did my job in pulling as much color out gently. So I went ahead and went with a soap cap. And a soap cap is pretty much lightener and developer. And then we cut it with shampoo. So it goes in and it does do what lightener, aka bleach, does. But the shampoo kind of buffs it to where it's not as harsh. And it works a little slower, so you have time to work with it. And that's what we're going to do here, and you're going to see how I apply it.
I can tell you now, like your color, it's probably gonna be perfect.
Okay.
Because it's gonna color out like your hair already is. It's gonna be dark at the roots and then get lighter at the tips.
Yeah.
And that's how your brown gonna be.
Yeah.
So it might be darker than you expect the first time, but as you shampoo it, it's gonna get lighter.
I mean, long as the highlights are in there, I don't care. And you know, like my highlights, the square, like just the middle part. It don't have to be like, because when it falls,
Okay.
that's how I usually put them in, just like a patch.
I usually do a diamond party, not a square one. But
Okay.
it's the same way. It's just
Okay. You coming back this way?
So it'll be like that. So
Yeah.
if you part it over here, it's a whole lot of color. If you part it over here, it's not a lot of color. It hide all of it.
Okay.
So you get to play with it each way you part it.
Okay.
Instead of just doing it in the middle, and it's
Yeah.
like, you know.
You sure made it lighter.
Well, I mean, it kind of. This is why it can be deceiving, because it's white. Like the
Okay.
liquid that I
Okay.
put on was light, so it can look lighter than what it really is. So you can take it off sooner than you should.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let this sit on for a minute, and then we're going to shampooing. Then I'm just gonna run that little conditioner on it again, and then we're gonna go into her color, that 5. I'm gonna put the color on. I'm gonna see if we have like a 7 double neutral or something.
So you can condition your hair when you coloring it, and it won't bother it?
Yeah, it'll act as a filler
Okay.
in case you did have a porosity issue. Because I have that porosity control over there, and I'm using the conditioner. So color remover, and then you just try to color, then you bleach out what's left. I probably would have did 3 if she didn't have to go home and cook. But I already knew we was gonna be here all night long.
We actually doing good. It's like 4 after 4.
Thanks for hanging out this long, family. I just want to let you know that about an hour and a half into the service, that's when she told me she had to leave and she wouldn't be able to get the full service once she found out what all we were going to be doing. From this point, all I have to do is put her highlights in. That's it, and she's ready to go. So when she comes back, it shouldn't take more than 2 hours to do everything. That's what I thought. You got to stay tuned for the second one.
Ask for it.
I want 2 underhanded.